Hello everyone, Bricktician here, and today I'll be looking at the Hogwarts Express sets from 2018. Now we have actually gotten a Ultimate Collector series as well as a remake of the set, except with platform 9 3/4 here. The one that just came out has Hogsmeade Station. And I'm planning to tear this set apart soon, so I figured I probably should get the review out for it. And I'm planning to actually build my own Hogwarts Express using the pieces of this one. So I guess without further ado, let's get into the set. Now, let's look at the the outcast of the set a little bit. It's this Dementor minifigure, front printing. Let's see off the hood so you can see the full print. No back of the head printing, no back printing whatsoever. It kind of has like this ghost piece that came out with the Monsters minifigure pack, and I actually do really like the piece. I wish we would get it more. So I had to go looking for the Dementor for this set, to be honest, because I didn't keep it with the rest of the set. Next up, I guess minifigure wise, we have Hermione here, who has some baggage. Got basically the street clothes with a um, hoodie, alternate scared face, and back printing, which is really nice. We also have Harry Potter here with a blue jacket, back printing. You can kind of see it in some light, as well as the alternative face, and a lot of the stuff we have gotten in other sets before. Got this little wrong with this little dolly, no actual wheels on it, just some technical holes. You also got a scabbers with printing, so it's kind of nice to get scabbers that way. Here's Ron with the Luke Skywalker hairpiece and the afraid face and back printing. Then we have two other characters, except I have them currently in the coach. Can't remember her name, but it's the Trolley Witch. Here she is, and alternate face print and back printing. Solid minifigure, and probably the other oddball of the set, because all the other minifigures are based off the first two movies. And we have Professor Lupin here. Kind of nice to get a anything else have an alternative face, which I don't know what this is supposed to be like. He's supposed to be transforming into a werewolf here. It's not really usable in my opinion, so just keep it that face, and there's the back printing. But yeah, just like the mentor, he's from the third movie, so it doesn't quite match in my opinion when it comes to the set. I guess we should take a look at the station first, and we'll save the locomotive for last. So you got this very little of a platform on this side, a lot longer of a platform on the far side. Got a bridge over, got a clock, that's a sticker, came over cross station right there. And you have this wall the character can pass through to represent passing onto platform 9 3/4. We got a Sirius Black Wanda poster, so there's a reference to the third movie again. So I don't know why the minifigures don't represent the third movie in the set. Yeah, so newspapers here. This is the boy who lives. I actually do really like this little build for a newspaper stand. That just comes right off. That could be stolen easily and put some other sets or other build. And the platform 9 3/4 sign there. You also got two styles of lanterns. Yeah, it's just my opinion. The station can be fixed. It's just kind of a mess because I was trying to get too many ideas into one. And the station does not stay together well. And I've actually had some of the brown pieces break, and I had to replace them, like the cheese slopes, for example. Those broke right in half. So here we go. The Hogwarts Express itself comes with the engine, the tender, and a small coach. I feel like the coach is just really small, especially for the Hogwarts Express. Let's I guess start with that. So each of them are actually not hooked up with magnets, and they don't come apart very easily. They're actually these technical beams that are holding the engine together. And the buffers are also brick built, and they like to pop off. With the coach, the roof comes off as well as this wall, and you have the candy trolley inside, and seats for four, which is in this kind of sand blue, which I do really like that there's quite a few sand blue pieces in here. I don't think it matches the interior of the actual what the coach we see in the movie, But I'm happy to get some of those pieces, and I could use them elsewhere. Now the tender. So I tried to actually um, motorize this somewhat. I actually had like a brake van at the end that I used to push it, but the tender was far too light, and so actually I filled it up with U.S. pennies to weigh it down. So that's there, because if you try pushing this thing or try pulling it with a motor, it's just far too light. So you got some large stickers here, same sticker on the far side. Pretty simple, just to represent a tender. Then we got the engine itself, got stickers basically across it, except that's printed and the front disc is printed. This print does kind of seems a little bit on the duller side for me. So I've gotten past Hogwarts Express, and those were a lot brighter. So I won't be using this one when I build my own. I'll be using an older one. I do like the Hogwarts Castle engine name on the side, even though this is in Orchard Hall and it's a Hall class. It's not a Castle class steam locomotive, but it's there. It's accurate to the film. When it comes to the wheels, it's nice to get some of these wheels. These are really hard train. These train wheels are really hard to get. Most people make their own, and you can buy some online. But you have the side rods here that only attach to the back wheel. These other ones don't, and they just kind of spin freely. And even when you roll this on the ground, this middle one doesn't even touch it because it doesn't have a flange back. So it kind of just on its own, and the other side is basically exactly the same. We do have actually a little bit of an interior to the cab, though. I got some speedometers here and basically the firebox down there. So, yeah, that is the Hogwarts Express from 2018. I think it's a pretty decent set. It's probably the best looking Hogwarts Express we have actually ever have gotten, sadly. And I actually haven't looked at the newest one. I'm planning to order it soon, so I can judge that one for myself. And of course, I'll be reviewing that on this channel. So if you want to see that, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. And I'd like to also thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.